Hi, welcome back to part two. We had part one 2 weeks ago. It was a really fun session that we had. We put on a neat drag show with our queers, our team Queerz put on a good drag show to kick off Pride, and managed some really crappy protesters in the meantime, defeated them, and got them the heck out of there, and then put on a hell of a show. It was awesome. We since then, as of yesterday, the Queerz RPG has succeeded in its Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is closed, and we did an amazing job. Got a lot of those stretch goals in the process. So thank you to everybody who shared it and supported and tweeted about it and everything like that. So we are gonna start this really quick though. We're missing Danny and Meghan, and we miss them greatly. But maybe we could say hi to Brandy, Wally, and B and see what these cool people are up to. Brandy, would you want to start?
Sure thing. So since we last did a little stream here together, all of my podcasts have returned from hiatus. So CGI, Cringe Warning, Eat Crit. And now I have another new podcast that is going to start its first season November 7th. It's called Intricate Rituals, where me and another non-binary lesbian host, Livia, are going to be dissecting queerness in sports anime. So if you guys like those mini episodes of Cringe Warning, you'll really like the show we made out of it. And apart from that, you can find me on Twitter at @TheBrandyRose to keep up with all of the streams that I'm on and producing, and to get little insider tidbits here and there of the characters that I've created for Queerz as one of the co-writers. Now that we've hit some of the stretch goals to unlock some of my characters. So I can't wait for you guys to play as Nina or to play my adventure, Grade A. And I cannot wait to see how people bring them to life. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
Wonderful. And B?
You ever just want to stick eyelashes like under your eyes and see
Yes.
how that works?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Earlier today, I layered 4 pairs of lashes together. But turns out I probably should have layered more. Anyways, they're not on my eyes. I've just been contemplating them. Hello, I am B Zelda, your busy non-binary B. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I'm sometimes a podcaster. I do that, here and there. Anime attaché, power play, Iron Edder Reforged. I'm also a streamer. I don't really know what I stream. Tabletop games. I really just wait for somebody to message me and be like, hey, we're live in 5 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I'll be there. And that's how you get me on your shows. So I'm really excited to show up today and play AbFab again. I put on a face within 10 minutes. I'm really thinking I might have to go put on an eyelash. Just one eyelash though.
Just one.
I lost the other pair. I blew it out. I sneezed and it fell off the table.
It's gone. It's gone until about a week from now when you think there's a caterpillar on you.
Yes! There it is. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
It's an eyelash. And you're like, ah!
It's not.
That's exactly it.
That's what's going to happen. Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, I feel like y'all just learned a whole lot about me.
Yeah. Wally, how about you?
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your non-binary slime best friend on the internet. Outside of just following me on Twitter at Wally132, like the cute little Disney robot, that's pretty much it right now. This is oh wow, this is my last scheduled game.
What?
Ever. Nothing. I have no shows after this. I have no more shows after this. So yeah, which is good because I kind of want to take a nice little 2-week break. But then I'm gonna get back to the swing of things. So hey, do you need a Wally on your show? Look, getting real close. How you doing, internet? It's me, Wally. Now, you may not know about me, but you're going to hear about me, and I'm going to be amazing, and I'm going to make your shows fantastic. You see this smolder? You see all of this? Yeah. Imagine that on your shows. So I'm really looking forward to playing Harvey today. He is Queerz Red, and I am so excited to play my young good boy Super Sentai fan.
I'm so excited to have
Wally, I'll be DMing you later about a show.
Yes.
amazing. And I'm Diana. I will be GMing. You could see me here. You could see me on Twitter as Super Dylan, or anywhere on the internet as Super Dylan. Really, that's where I am. So where we left off in our last session, the drag show to kick off Pride started a little rocky with some protesters and some ugliness, but it was ultimately defeated. You put on an excellent show. You even won over some of the protesters and had a big old party and ended the night kind of in that after show glow in your pajamas, like makeup half on and half off, eating pizza and just reminiscing about all of the things that rocked about the day. You get a good night's sleep. I'm going to say that you all were up to you, but you have the liberty to sleep in as late as you want because you were up late putting on a hell of a show. It is now fully into Pride. There's definitely going to be a parade today. There's some events going on. But when you wake up, you know, I imagine that Mama J has gotten a bunch of bagels, bunch of coffees, laid them out, because today the club is closed. No show at the club today. We did our big kickoff. We got stuff to do later on. So you wake up and are offered a big giant breakfast.
Oh, is it like a continental style breakfast?
It's, I don't know what the name of this is. I call it the Long Island wedding, which is just like a bunch of bagels and like 3 different kinds of cream cheese and coffee.
Oh, so it's Corporate Friday. Got it.
Corporate Friday. Okay, see, we have different names for different things, cross-cultural.
Yeah,
Got it.
I see
Yeah.
that. Well, do we have any salmon or capers?
Mama J's like, obviously, of course.
Oh, okay. In the fridge. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotta just put it out.
Harvey already has grabbed probably like the 1 egg bagel, because you know all the bags only has 1 egg bagel in it, and like he went to town digging for this egg bagel, trying to find that 1 egg bagel, and it was like a good like minute looking for it. He finds it, cuts it in half, and just loads ridiculous amount of cream cheese on one side, and then he just grabs a bunch of grape jelly, puts it on the other side, and just slaps it together. And I think you see this, like the camera is cutting from AbFab's point of view of him like just making this sandwich, and he's about to bite into it, and he looks up at AbFab, just goes and takes a big bite out of it, and everything just falls out the middle. He's like,
Oh boy.
you did great, Mama J. Thank you.
Of course.
I think I have to go eat in the other room.
I'm still deciding whether or not Joy eats a lot of bagels or if she's just gonna get a plate of like lox and a fork and just eat that. Because I've had exactly 1 bagel in my life, and it was that Einstein Bagel Bros at an airport.
That's yeah,
So I'm thinking we're gonna get a plate of lox. We'll leave enough for AbFab and everybody else, but we're just gonna get a plate of lox and like some of the things you put on the bagel, and that's just, we're gonna have that plate. We're gonna have that.
So as you're eating breakfast, Mama J is gonna pull out a little like itinerary. She's like, no rush. I want you to enjoy your bagels. I want you to enjoy your breakfast and get your coffee down and everything. But there's a lot of stuff happening for for Pride today. And I want to make sure, you did so much for the community last night. I want to make sure you have fun today. So we got there's a big event at the theme park.
Oh.
It's wildly irresponsible, but everybody gay
Perfect.
gets in free today. Terrible business plan.
Fabulous.
Absolutely terrible business plan.
I think it's an absolutely, and you like fantastic
Oh,
business.
come on.
Oh,
Come on. Try
But,
again,
you know,
Harvey.
before they go out of business, I think that we should all take advantage of it. Absolutely.
I mean, considering the fact that this town alone's queer population is almost
Yeah.
into the 99 percentile.
Seems to be about that. Yeah.
It's as if they just want them to fail.
Yeah. But you know what? We'll get concessions and stuff. You know, we'll support.
Wait, hold on a second, Mom. I just got a notification on my phone about it. What? If you're gay, you get all the food and candy you can eat?
Wait,
They
what?
really don't like money.
They
over
don't
there.
like money.
That's
just-
our-
Yeah, we are going. We are
Yeah, we're
absolutely
absolutely
going.
Joy is so here for it because get that money always, 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 and save it where you can. She's already like fully dressed. Like in the time where like the camera panned away and she was in her pajamas eating like just locks off of a plate. The camera pans back and she is fully dressed, full
Yes.
face. Everything is
Fantastic.
ready.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going over to Lucky Land. We'll pack some. Well, I guess we don't have to pack sandwiches because they're giving us everything for free. Because
Mhm.
I don't know, they don't like staying open, I
Do
guess.
we think
But
there's
that's
an
fine.
open bar? I mean, I'll tip. I will absolutely tip, but that's not a business model.
It seems like that's falling into the pattern here. But
Terrible for
yeah,
the workers.
they're having it's going to be bad. They're not going to be able to keep anybody employed gainfully after this. But we'll head over there and yeah, I expect that we'll see the same crowd. Hopefully those protesters, I think I saw a lot of them at the show last night, so I don't think they should be that much of a problem. But, you know, if they are, we'll manage.
We always know what to do.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
I'm going to come with, but I'm not going on any rides. You know, my bones and all. I'm so
Is it the bones that you're worried about, or all the silicone just kind of moving at high speeds?
Burn.
Fab. You got me. You got me. And I'm gonna go. She's gonna go and get herself ready. She gets ready like she is taking like a group of school children on a field trip. Like she's dressed.
Accurate.
Accurate, very accurate.
There's a leash in the
right.
backpack just in case.
Just
Yeah.
It's red.
That's
Exactly. Yes.
that's a little more intentional, but she but she's wearing like, you know, like a one of those like cotton printed skirts with a matching suit jacket, like little sleeveless blazer, blouse underneath, with of course the pearls as always. Little white gloves. It is the middle of summer. She must be 1,000 degrees. But it doesn't
Do they have,
matter.
like lace on the end, like the fake nails on the front.
Yes.
Ooh,
Perfect.
There it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
What does everybody wear to go to Lucky Land? Lucky Land is a theme park with lots of water rides. So it's like a water park, I guess you would call it.
So Harvey is wearing he's wearing jean shorts that like go like above his knees. And he's wearing like tube socks, like red tubes, like white tube socks with like red like bands on the top of it with some matching Chuck Taylors to go with it. He's wearing a red tank top and a denim jacket, and on the back of the denim jacket, because he's a huge dork. You have to remember this. He's a huge dork.
We've never.
He
been able to
has
forget.
he has the he has the Konoha leaf symbol like
Yes!
embroidered on the back of it.
Embroidered too.
Like,
Perfect.
and this, and yeah,
Embroidered.
he made this denim vest himself, so he's very proud of it because the back of like it's embroidered. It's the Konoha leaf symbol, and on the front, right over here, is you see turtle school like symbol right there, embroidered on the front right there.
Oh, love.
And on the other side, he would have a on the other side, he would have the UA logo on the other side.
I now know what to do with the jean jacket I've been waiting to bedazzle.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yay. I love that.
perfect.
That's such a cute outfit.
I know, right? It is adorable. Now I want this outfit.
Joy is a huge fan of the outfit. Comes down in the same shorts. The same small shorts. Exactly the same shorts. But is wearing a crop top that looks like it was originally a lesbian pride flag that she just cut up and used her sewing and her dance costume prowess to make into a nice like off the shoulder crop top. And she's wearing the only other shoes she ever wears, if they aren't dance shoes, is just these like rhinestone sneakers. One of them has the lesbian flag on the side and the other has the gay pride flag on the side. And then she was like, well, we were fully bedazzled yesterday, so we'll let the skin breathe a little. So we're only bedazzling our cheekbones.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like just a line of rhinestones, and each is a color off of the lesbian flag just up here.
Another excellent look.
Oh, and because they're totally wearing the same shorts, I think they totally JoJo pose next to each other.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, like as soon as they came out,
they're so flexible. Of course,
they're
they
so
are.
flexible. They just did a straight up JoJo pose right there, right there.
I did it 2 days ago for the challenge, like actually me, not Joy, and I heard several cracks come from my back.
Oh, JoJo posing is something I try to do, at least work into my stretch routine, because you never know.
You never know when you're gonna have to
never know.
JoJo pose. Truth.
Factual.
What does Ab Fab wear to the park?
So in complete contrast to their allies, they come down the stairs dressed. So from the toes up, we see these like 6-foot platform jellies, except in the platform section, it's see-through, and there's like a little aquatic scene going on with like a shark and some fish and like some coral and some seaweed.
They are plastic fish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no. Like mechanic, the little, plastic ones. They have plastic, maybe not plastic, what's a good, just like mesh stockings that go up to like a bathing suit / bodysuit, but it's like that shark one where the side is cut open and there's the teeth and like the snoot of the shark is like half over the arm.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's like just a lot of like that blue and white a little bit. They have a little bit of shark-esque makeup, and the hat on top is a jellyfish with like the little tendrils dangling down.
I feel oddly targeted by this.
I love this very much.
I feel
This is
really
great.
targeted by this.
This is really
Water
great.
park attire, right?
You know, just like shark stuff is like, oh no, you just throw shark stuff in. Oh, it's no big deal.
Yes, it's a theme.
We're going to a water park. I'm wearing water-based items.
Like your theme is water, and our theme is we're gay.
Yeah, really. That's pretty much it.
I like this trend. I think we're onto something.
I love it. And then there's also, I think, would bring like caps and stuff for people just like in the purse, because there's definitely like a big ass bag to sink food into since it's free.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like that breadsticks in Olive Garden meme where she's just shoving them in the purse, because you never know when you might need a snack. So she's got a big purse that's empty, and in it is also some caps because not everyone wants to get their hair wet. She would very much like to avoid her hair getting wet.
Very good call. Very good call. And Mama J will take a look, appraise the outfits. Yes, this is good. Let's go. I am driving, and please, everybody, make sure you have sunblock on. And she will kind of usher you to the car. I think that Mama J, despite her current appearance, still drives like a really, really rad old sports
Oh,
car.
totally.
Like,
Mhm.
like that is like
Gorgeous.
bright, I'm gonna say like a heavy metallic silver, with you know what, I will say convertible top.
Yeah.
Nice.
It feels right.
Um,
Soft top. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, soft top. So she is gonna drive you all to the amusement park. It's obviously a slam packed because they let anybody in for free today who's gay. So we're all in. As you like are waiting on this terrible line, you finally like get inside to the main part of the park. There are a couple of different signs pointing to the different attractions. There's a shopping area called Kitty Here's. There's a water park called Ribbit Rapids. There's a child-friendly area called Clover Cat Corral. And then there is the Clover Crash Zone, which has like the,
Roller
you know,
coasters?
those are like the more dangerous rides, roller coasters and stuff like
Oh,
that.
the
Yeah.
hardest stones after.
And we'll say the shopping area Kitty Here's has shopping and like games as well, you know, like ring tosses and things like that.
Harvey instantly runs it off in one direction because gets yoked back by Mama J.
Wow, I
Well,
didn't use
we're-
that. That's a
We're
good
sticking
call.
together.
Oh,
We're
but
sticking
Don't make
together.
her bust out the leash.
oh, right.
Or
Calm
do.
down.
I am in a mood.
All right. Well, what do we want to do first? Because I mean, I know we just ate, but also free food.
Free food.
Yeah.
Free food sounds great. Then could we go to the crash zone because I would like to go on all the roller coasters. I vote for Harvey's idea. What? Thank you.
All right. Let's get something to eat first. We were online for a long time. So you go over to the Kitty Here's shopping area section. There's a bunch of like, you know, gimmicky shops, but today all of like the regular merch has been has been rainbowified a little bit. You know, it's
boy.
like their usual Lucky Land merch is somehow now not their usual colors. It's got, you know, different flag arrangements, but not just the rainbow. It's got all of the different patterns. There's an assortment here. Lucky Land had somebody Googling things. So they got more than just the rainbow.
Oh my god, gotta pay that intern.
Some
really good
intern.
now.
they paid an intern
They actually-
well
yeah.
enough to actually look. So they've got all of the merch, little doodads and toys, those little slippery things that like can't stay in your hands, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
hated them because they confused me.
Yeah.
I love them. They're perfect for stimming. It's great.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
It does have that good feeling to it.
And that's fair.
Squeesh. So you see lots of those things. There's there's like hot dogs and burger stands, popcorn, like fresh cotton candy, like being swirled like right on the side of the street. Lots of good stuff.
Wow. I don't even know where to start.
As you guys are just looking around, there's like a little blink next to you where like for a second Joy was gone and then Joy is back. And the bag is bulkier, and the empty Tupperware that she had brought with her now has several hot dogs and hamburgers in it, in addition to like the hot dog in her hand. And she's also like picked up some of the merch because it's free. So she's got a little like face tattoo, like the tiny little cheap ones, like
Yes.
underneath the rhinestones on her cheeks, got like just like the lesbian
Perfect.
flag and the pride
Nice.
flag. She's
Yes.
munching on a hot dog. It's already half gone. And in her other hand is a cotton candy that, true to theme, the bottom is like orange, and then some of the cotton candy is white, and then some of it's pink. And she's just standing there like,
Thanks.
well, hamburgers are a 5 out of 10. They're a little dry, but the hot dogs are an 8 out of 10. If you get it with the relish, 7 out of 10.
Uh,
And if
With-
you the camera cuts over to like the hot dog hamburger vendor with like a crowd of ravenous people like all around him and like an empty grill and like panicking and like a cartoony anime sweat drop, like just kind of like whoop down the side of his face. He like throws more onto the grill.
when the camera cuts back to Harvey this time around, he's now wearing a like a Japanese schoolboy uniform with the sleeves ripped off.
Oh my gosh.
And like a tattered jacket, and he has the bandages like around his stomach and around his fist, like he's a delinquent character, and he's just eye sparkling at all the food because he didn't expect them just to come back with all this food ready to go. But yes, pretty much every time the camera cuts to Harvey, he's in a different outfit. But basically, it's a different kind of cosplay he's in.
As you're all like divvying up burgers and cotton candy and all the food that Joy has brought back, you hear someone trying to get your attention from a little ways away. It's just like, try your luck. Come on over. You look like you could win a prize.
Me? Oh, I was just voguing in place, but I guess I could win a prize.
You look rather lucky today.
I mean, I'm always lucky, if you know what I'm saying. But anywho, what do we want? What is the game?
This is pin the rainbow on the yay? I don't know.
Is it gonna hurt?
No. It's just a poster. You gotta hit the
Lawsuit.
rainbow.
Lawsuit waiting to happen.
As soon as they said that,
This is
Harvey's
our
already
part now.
right behind Joy, like, no.
No, and you look over and you see that there is like a big board with like a bunch of different like identities, and then there are a bunch of little paper flags with little pins, and you've got to like, and there's a blindfold option. You got to like spin around and get the flag onto the right identity. He's like, see, you get to look. You look at the board. You try to figure out where it is, but then we're gonna blindfold you. You got to try to find your way there. There's no pinning humans. That's not that
You
kind of
gotta
part.
work on that. You gotta work on that.
Joy
you
pops
need
up
to-
in the corner with like the gay flag pin and is like making like the anime eyes at like Harvey, where they like have this like just darkness of like, eh.
His cousin Harvey's like, no, like, no.
Is it still free?
Yeah, and then if you win, you win a prize.
And what am I winning?
Oh, there's an assortment here.
Okay, tell me what the best
and-
is.
Ooh, it depends. We had so there's this big plushie. There's like big giant plushie of like
Pause. Do you have a giant Snorlax?
yes, giant Snorlax. There's we also got an assortment of of little animal ears, which were pretty popular. We had this kid came by earlier and won, but and he seemed like he really wanted them, but he didn't take them. So
What do you mean? But they're animal ears.
I know
Really
they
animal
looked
ears.
so cute, and they were gonna look so cute on him, but he just I don't know. He looked all nervous and anxious, and he said no anyway. But we got the animal ears. We got the
Their loss is our
plushies.
win.
Yeah.
Okay, Harvey, Joy, win me that Snorlax, please. I'll be in the back.
You got it. This is like Joy's just like absolutely after like scaring Harvey, their confidence is at an all-time high.
Yes.
They live for the chaos. They're gonna make sure to have the gay flag last, just to give Harvey a little extra scare. So do I roll to see how well I do in this game?
Yeah, what I'm gonna say is that, I mean, you're gonna roll, add whatever tags you think
Right.
what would be appropriate for
Let's see.
this coordination. test.
I'm
of
gonna
coordination.
I'm actually gonna use the tag Iron Hands. And then that's a D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's a 6 plus 1, that's a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
Snorlax, here we come.
Nice. So okay. 7 is, hold on, I forgot how to play this game.
Mix.
I think
7 is a
it's
mix.
mixed, yeah.
7 is a mixed success.
That's right.
So what I will say is that you get like in the right vicinity, but you're not totally pinned into the right spot. So you have to win another time, you or someone you're with, before you can get that big Snorlax.
Harvey, come on.
Like, I mean, I guess I could
Harvey,
do
you
it.
better win that.
Harvey just now is like eyes like, oh, okay, got it. Gonna win this. Okay, so I what do I have to do again? I have to put all this
Pin
stuff
the
here,
gay,
right?
Harvey.
And
Pin the gay.
he pulls the blindfold over and he hands you, is like, here's this one's got yellow, white, purple, and black on it.
Okay, all right. Yellow, white, purple, white, and black. All right. I think I know that. And I would like to use the tags. Let's see here. I'm gonna use the tag. Come on, tags, where are you at? There you are. I'm gonna use the tag fight like a hero.
Okay. Okay.
I believe in you, because he's believing in himself for this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little 2 I'm gonna go for.
Okay, good.
That's a 9. No, wait, no, a 7.
7. All right, another mixed success. So you get it right in the correct section, but it's not perfectly aligned. It's like, ooh, I don't know. I think I mean, I could give you one of the little prizes. But if you want the big Snorlax, I think we're gonna need one more win.
Fine, amateurs.
Harvey's
Let
gonna
me
walk
show you
over.
how it's done.
Harvey's gonna walk over to AbFab, put a hand on their shoulder, like eye looks down, and then looks up like, AbFab, you can do this. I believe in you. And he's like, his face is like looking all stoic and serious, like a JoJo character. And then he just goes back to looking sweet and kind, like, you got that. And he just walks over to the sideline.
Am I motivated? I think
You are now motivated, though. I would like to use. I would like to roll again to use to pretty much power up the Queerz.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
great. Really want this Snorlax.
I got that is a 9.
Nice.
So you are gonna get. So I guess I give you a help out there with that.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm still making that roll.
You're still gonna make your roll. You're just gonna add, I think, what is it, a +1 or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Got the dice.
I think
That is true, chat. When you want a job done fabulously, you got to do it yourself.
Exactly.
Love it. I'm going to add, probably show them how to be fabulous. From my drag queen.
Nice.
Oh my god. What am I? You only get to give me a +1?
I gave you a +1, and then you add in the.
But you can add tags to that. So
Yeah.
what you added your?
Show them how to be fabulous.
That's a +2.
Mm-hmm.
I need one more if I'm gonna make this an absolute success. Honestly, can fanography? I meant to bring my fan inside. I have a fan. Because I think they almost cheat a little bit with their fan. They like kind of thwump it out, and like when they fan themselves, the blindfold
comes up. Oh yes. I will absolutely allow it because it's amazing.
Excellent. So that makes it a 10.
Perfect. You perfectly pin the ace flag right onto the ace spot on the board. Right, it's even, it's perfect.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. And he proudly unhooks this big giant Snorlax. It's enormous, and hands it over to you. Well done. All right. We got a winner. And he like rings a little bell.
I can't wrap my
Wow.
arms around it.
And I think that's the point. Usually people are a big fan of the bigger the better with the plushies.
With plushies? Okay.
And
Yeah,
you know, I
just the
think, but-
plushies.
Just the plushies, yeah. Just
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean just the plushies?
What?
Huh? What, Harvey? I think you're hungry. And then
Yeah.
Joy just like pulls out like a Tupperware. It's full of Skittles. You don't
Oh my
know where
God.
she got them or when.
He
But-
just
No.
takes it and just like shoves his mouth full of Skittles. Like,
Very appropriate.
Literally tasting the rainbow.
good scalp.
Mama J has unraveled a rolling cart and is like, all right, not gonna make you carry that around all day.
Oh, Mama, you are the best. Like,
Amazing.
plot
Yeah.
Snorlax on top.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you tried to go on a roller coaster with Snorlax?
That
Oh my
was maybe
God.
the plan, but I don't think the workers would allow that. But also the workers
wouldn't
aren't getting
have.
paid. So
Yeah, I don't know what the
I think
rules are
today
here
the
anymore.
workers will allow pretty much anything.
I
Yeah.
think they will.
Well, where to next?
Harvey?
Can we go to the roller coasters now?
Okay.
if we have to,
Yes.
I make sure my jellyfish cap stays on tight.
I'll stay down on the ground with Mama because no. But you have fun. We'll have fun watching you, and I'll try and see if I can hear your screams specifically.
Oh. Wow.
Bet you will. That feels right. Going over to the roller coaster area, the Clover Crash Zone.
So good.
You see, I mean, there are some like water coasters and things, and then the main attraction being the Clover Cruiser roller coaster, which I
That's a
had to say
mouthful.
very slowly.
I already can't do it.
Clover.
Yes.
I can't.
Clover
Clover Cruiser roller coaster.
Clover Cruiser roller
roller coaster.
Clover
Yep.
Cruiser roller coaster.
This is, you know, the biggest roller coaster here. It's got the drops, it's got the loops, it's got the sidewayses. I know things about roller coasters.
That's
These are
a technical
appropriate
term.
Yeah, that's what
a technical
designers call
term.
them.
Yeah.
Loop the loop.
But there are other less extreme coasters around as well.
Harvey is now dressed up as a.
Where is Harvey doing these costume changes?
It just
Are
happens.
you
Anybody
It
else?
just
happens?
happens.
Wonder
Okay,
Woman.
good,
There's
good.
like a twirl. And
A
that
twirl.
one is different.
Okay, good.
Oh,
little bit of glitter.
This time Harvey is dressed up as Utena. He's even wearing his hair is now dyed pink. You don't know when he did it. You just know that he is now dressed as Utena right now. And he's like looking at all the lines, like, oh my God, look over there. There, over there, that is what's called the bloody nose. You know why it's called the bloody nose? And then you just see like the ride stops short. Everyone bangs their head on the front of it. It's like, oh, that's why they call it the bloody nose.
Okay.
No wonder this club is for free. Everything here is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the reason why they called it Lucky Land is because it's lucky that you actually make it out alive if you go on the roller coasters.
Huh.
Have
Well-
fun, Ab Fab.
Yeah, I
Come on,
just had a
he
nose job a
grabs
year
their-
ago. Oh,
grabs their hand
okay.
and tugs them towards tugs them towards the rampaging bull, which is basically like a wooden roller coaster, and it has
the scariest ones.
It's the one of the it's a straight up wooden roller coaster.
Rickety as hell.
Rickety
Oh
as
my
hell,
God.
and the belts, and it looks just like a wooden roller coaster, but it's just rickety as hell. And Harvey's excited to get on it.
Fantastic.
Okay, my only request is that we sit in the front, because if I'm going to die on this, I better die. None of this living under the roller coaster and martyring, because like I'm not going to get a payout for the lawsuit from this place. There's going to be so many people suing. It's either we are in the front and I survive, or we are in the front and I don't survive. Deal?
Well, that's a deal. Also, because if we're in the front, we get a better, chance to be on the camera when it goes into the overpass.
Oh wait, there's a camera. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
there
wait.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
and he points over there where you see that little flickering of light. Like, yeah, right there. That's the camera. They take your picture.
Oh
when
my
you-
God.
When you make the first drop. So
Okay,
the
hold
whole
on.
thing is you got to make sure you pose yourself just right, because everyone's gonna be like, ah! But me, I'm gonna be like looking like this as we go down that first dip.
yes, I was listening. I'm preparing my poses. Let's go.
So like Harvey gets in line and then hops into like the front of the car, excited, ready to go.
Okay, I'm definitely sweating in a bunch of places, but hey, this waterproof makeup is doing its work.
Well, that's why you go to the water park afterwards, and you work up the adrenaline and then sweat here, and then you go to the water park right afterwards. If you actually make it to the water park or you survive the water park is what I always say. Ready to go?
Yeah, yeah. Styling still.
When you get up to the gate, this kind of like teenage girl, like with like braces on, face full of pimples, like kind of like scraggly hair, arms crossed, and is like, ticket. Oh yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Thank you. Are these safety seats like secure? They feel kind of loose.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just work here.
Is this about to turn into a Final Destination RPG?
I'm taking this.
Because that does exist, but
I'm
that's
taking
not
this
what
off.
From Queerz to Final Destination. I do like this crossover. There's a lot of marrying of the two worlds. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, so like Bob kind of like locks themselves in, but like they go to like shake it to test it, and there's like this much clearance.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like Harvey looks up at Ab, and it's like,
It's totally fine. No one's died like since I've worked here.
when did you start, darling?
It's like at the start of summer.
hey, didn't
It's
summer
only
start last
June.
week?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't summer start last week?
Well, like, yeah. Well, like
Cool.
school lets out in May. It's been
Mm-hmm.
a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so just remind me, darling, is there just one camera or are there multiple cameras?
Oh, there's the one camera at the top right there.
Yeah, it's just
yes.
one camera and
one.
it takes like 3 or 4 pictures and they're
Oh.
usually all real bad.
Oh, I never take a bad photo. Don't you worry.
I was not in any way worried.
I could tell. Well, Harvey, let's and like they just like turn their head away and like wrap their little jellyfish around their chin.
Okay. And she just like closes the gate and pushes a button and the cars like slowly go. And Joy is not getting on the ride. Joy is going to be
No.
watching like from the
Joy is laughing her butt off.
All right. So, while you're kind of watching on the outside of the gate as it takes up like pretty slow, and of course, like it's like the first thing is like a slow climb to like the
Mhm.
top peak. And as it reaches the apex, like it pauses and like just really pauses for like a long extended moment.
Is it broken? Harvey, are we stuck?
Like
Harvey.
Harvey just slowly looks over at Ab. It's like, this is the part when you're supposed to smile.
Oh,
And
good,
then
good,
looks
good.
back towards the
Yeah.
where the camera would be at.
It's just like reaching over. There's like a little arm hanging like a few feet below, and then as it starts to zoom down, you see like a flash go off. I would like you
We
to
gotta roll
roll
this.
to vogue for that camera, because it does go off like just as it goes down the
Yeah, I mean, there's a science to getting your picture just right on these rides. There's a science to it.
Oh gosh. I gotta see what I can apply because goddamn.
I am applying. I'm gonna apply power up the Queerz and natural
Okay.
sidekick, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to help out AbFab.
Oh, yeah.
So regardless of whatever pose they take, my purpose is to make them look flawless despite anything. And I make it because I rolled a 9 on the dice and I added 2 tags. So that's an 11.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So like there's some like shimmer going on for Harvey for sure.
That's a 9 without anything, a 10 with Harvey's help, and I'd probably add haute couture because that jelly hat is just like the little
it's
tendrils
like
are doing
just
something
billowing.
beautiful. The way the
Nice.
sun is hitting it is all very haute couture. And then I just imagine like Harvey, did you still like confetti or sparkles like in your pocket?
Always.
Like instead of pocket stand, it's pocket sparkles.
Always. Like
Toss them in the air.
as he like does a pose, he pulls out, he reaches into his hand and throws some like confetti sparkles up into the air right at that moment. It's almost as if like time slowed down for us while we were trying to pose just right, because this is only like half a second of a drop.
Oh
so.
yeah.
So as you pose and get the click, from that point it is nonstop. It goes down in a rush, goes right into several loops, is going like sideways and front to back and all kinds of kooky things. Joy, watching this from the ground, you can't really see like if they made the pose or not, because that's just a second gone by, but it looks like you made a good decision to stay on the ground. But then you hear some yelling like behind you at the next ride over. And the next ride over is like one of those log coasters that ends up in a pool of water. And you hear some people heckling others while they're on the ride. They're just kind of like, what, you can't get on the big coaster, you baby? Stuff like that. And real mean.
Baby.
Yeah.
All right. So Joy decides, Joy like looks up at Mama and like says like for Mama to like stay there and wait for the others, and she's gonna go check this out. And so she like walks over to the ride and is like looking around to see if she can see who's being heckled and who's heckling.
Yeah. You see some like young teens on the ride who are like, look even a little bit too nervous to like get on the water log, even though it's not that big of a coaster. When you get closer, the people that are heckling them, you don't recognize them all, but the one kind of taking the lead, you do recognize. And he was at the protest yesterday. He was the only person not to join you inside. And he's really being mean to these kids.
And so Joy comes up and goes, hey. Normally when you call someone baby, it's supposed to be affectionate, you know? What are you doing with those kids?
Ew. No. I'm just like laughing because they're on this stupid kids ride.
Well, they're kids.
Yeah, well, I mean, so am I technically, and I can go on the bigger ride.
I think you should. That's a really great idea. You should leave and go on the bigger ride and let these kids have their fun on the younger one. I mean, this park is free today. I think everybody's just going have fun where they'd like to have fun, the way they'd like to have fun, right, kids? And like Joy sounds like a very like encouraging, because she's in like dance studio teacher mode. She's like, I am going to mother these ducklings and protect them. And she gives them like a big smile and like nods at them and goes, you guys should maybe see if they can like scoot you ahead a little bit in the line. I think you guys are really gonna like this ride. And like she pops out like several candy bars from her bag and just like gives them to them. And it's like, but don't eat these before you go on. After only. Okay. After, don't, not before.
Not before. Very important. They don't absorb that message, and they
no, of course not.
Eat the candy.
Kids never listen.
It's like, I don't understand what you care anyway. You like didn't let me into your club, and now this whole theme park, all it is like all about, you know,
pride.
Yeah.
Well, it is pride. So, and like she gestures at her extremely lesbian outfit and is like, so we're kind of out here, but we didn't not let you into the club out of any kind of bad reason. You weren't very nice, and it's Mama's club, and she has the right to say that she needs space. You know, when you hurt someone's feelings, sometimes you need to wait a little bit until they don't feel as hurt. Like you're obviously hurt that you weren't let into the club that night from the consequences of your actions. So you might not want to hang out with us, you know, until you feel better. And that's valid. You get to take your time. And I care because I want people to have a good day. And those are just kids.
Well, you could do whatever you want with like your safe spaces, but we're not at your club anymore, and I'm here, and I am going to do what I want. And he just like reaches his hand down like over the fence, like into the pool of water, and like as the log comes down with the kids, he like splashes up, and they're just like, they just get a little wet, but it's just like
oh my goodness,
it's just like a shitty move.
Joy just like looks at him and like tilts her head and is like, you have a whole amusement park for free with so much free food, and you can't find joy unless you're bullying other people.
I find plenty of joy, like plenty of places.
Sure. And I have a girlfriend in Canada.
Ew.
oh my gosh.
At this time, Harvey and Abfab, your ride comes to a close, like kind of slowly pausing right at the gate with the same girl as she like pulls a lever and the belts like come off, and she's like, enjoy the rest of your day, have a great time, happy Pride.
And he hops off the ride looking totally fine, like, ah, man, that was great. Did you have a lot of fun with that?
I think my eyelashes flew off. Oh.
Hey, is that a caterpillar? Nope.
Just an eyelash. Okay. Yeah, no, that was terrifying. I thought I was gonna die at least 5 times. Is my face frozen? I feel like Mama.
No, you look great. You look great. I mean, well, so you know what happens when you throw paint at a really high velocity at a moving piece of paper?
Uh-huh.
It's like that.
Okay.
But so like all the makeup, it was even, but now it's only on one side of your face.
Oh, that could work. Let's go see the photos.
Yeah, let's go see them.
It's just avant-garde. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure, it's my jam.
Like outside the gate, there's another like, you know, grimy looking kid like handing out like little envelopes with the photos in it.
Grimy.
He's just
Oh
like
my God.
Oh, no.
smells.
Oh,
Nobody
Oh,
at this park washes their hands. Nobody.
No.
I
Oh, God.
refuse to believe that this town is 99% queer and we have grimy teenagers. No, I refuse
Hey.
to
Those are the straight teenagers, Wally.
Hey, I gotta
Poor
tell you,
babies.
I won't do this revisionist history, despite what you may believe. Queer teenagers smell too.
Mhm.
That is
Just as gross.
do.
Unavoidable.
It's
do.
just a part of being a teenager. So they, this kid hands out your picture to you, and it's absurd. It's like the two of you look photoshopped in, like as though you had taken professional studio photographs.
Yes.
And everyone else is like arms up and hair
Face-
blowing and face distorted and screaming. And like the couple behind you is like gripping onto each other. But you look pristine right in the
Ugh.
front, perfect smiles, a little like sparkle on Harvey's cheeks. And it's like, okay, have a magical day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my
Who is
God,
the-
Harvey.
Oh my God, they look
at us.
fantastic.
Look. Oh, I should sign this. It's so good.
You
Give me a
should.
marker. I'm
He
gonna
pulls
sign
out a
my
marker,
name.
gives it.
Have one. Oh my goodness. This is the best day ever. Okay, where did Joy go?
Yeah, where is Joy at?
You looking around, you see Joy like maybe about like 10 15 feet away at the next ride over. Like just looks, I guess Joy probably looks like she's just calmly talking to this recognizable figure from yesterday.
Is that Joy over there talking to? Ew. Is that the person from yesterday?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I don't think he even changed his clothes.
No, it
Come
doesn't
on.
doesn't look that way either. And
It
you
is
already see
Pride
that and Harvey is now dressed as Mikey from Tokyo Revengers now. So-
Dyed the hair again as
yeah,
well.
totally. Yes.
Okay,
Totally.
committed. Your
Mhm.
hair is gonna need so much moisturizer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Deep
So
fried.
fried after today.
He's aware of the slippery slope that he's going down with this.
We love it. We love it. Yep. Joy is just standing there, looks very calm and is like, well, if you have so many things that spark joy, maybe. And she's like, in her head, she's like she's used to dealing with children. So she's
Mhm.
like, meet them in their world, meet them with empathy, meet them but it's becoming like a slightly irritated mantra in her head.
Yeah.
Where like sometimes if you deal with like a particularly difficult student, it's just like, be kind, be courteous, be kind, be courteous. And so she's like, why don't you show me one of them? I'm always here to spread joy.
Yeah, right. Like you'd want to see, and I wouldn't want to show you anyway.
Well, I mean, I asked, so yeah, I do want to see. I haven't been to this amusement park before, and I'm not really one for like roller coasters. It's kind of more my friends' thing. So I'd be totally down to like see something new.
This is just another one of your tricks that you do to like get us onto your side, and I don't want to hear it.
Okay. I'm not trying to turn you gay, my dude.
Ew. Like you could ever.
I mean, I couldn't. This is kind of the point. But okay, no worries. My friends are probably going to be done with their ride soon, so maybe you should just focus on your joyful places and like not be a total bully to all of these kids, because like, why?
And at this point, like the kids that were just on the log ride get off and they're all like wet. And
Babies.
squishy shoed, and they come up, and you quickly realize that like they're together. Like these are like the younger kids that this older group of teens is is like, babysitting for this trip.
Well, that's a
And-
nightmare.
Right.
And
That
he's
sounds
just like-
horrible. No.
He's just
Oh.
like, all right, come on, let's go. Let's get you on a cooler ride. And starts like shuffling them
I think this is probably
over
when
towards the coaster.
Yeah.
Harvey and like Bab would strut over. Ooh, Joy, are you making friends with Trash today?
Guys. And Joy is just like, fab.
Wait, what's wrong?
Joy's
hard
like
time
got a
reading
vein
you.
throbbing in her temple because she's just like,
Oh,
okay.
oh, you had to deal with some jerks.
Oh, that's the stress vein. Oh no, what are we
Mm.
stressed about?
You too.
What? Why? Did you see our photo? We even signed
Oh,
it.
it's so
Look.
fantastic. He holds up the photo.
Ah!
Okay, that photo is totally boss. I don't know how you did that, but I'm also not surprised at all that you guys rock every photo shoot. I mean, it's really just a photo shoot, and that's where you
Mhm.
guys like totally thrive.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But like, guys, it's Pride. We're supposed to be maybe a little bit more chill
Oh,
with the insults.
right.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Um,
I mean, being
okay.
savage, lovely. But let's wait until we're
That's
invited
true.
to be.
Okay. So how about let's rewind and I come over and like they like even like circle around like Joy. Oh, it's so nice to see that you're hanging out with a grocery bag. What are you doing today? Is that better? That was good. That was pretty good, right? Yeah.
You know, that was really creative, Fab. It was really creative.
Thank you.
But are you okay though? I mean, what's
oh, yeah.
Okay. And
What's
like
going
she
on?
like puts an arm around like Harvey and like gives him like a little side hug and it's like, you guys are so sweet. I'm fine. We were just talking and I was making sure that these kids were having a nice fun time and that nobody was shaming them. And she like looks at him again and is like, nobody was shaming them for liking what they like.
He just like scoffs and like starts to shuffle them away towards the roller coaster.
Mhm.
Is it do we have to teach that person like a lesson in everything? I can lend him my jelly hat. Absolutely a possibility.
You know, I think
Jelly
he
hats
might not
solve everything.
appreciate the jelly hat.
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
But and like Joy's like visibly frustrated because she feels like it's not her place since she found out they belong to a group. She's like, it's not her place to like butt in entirely when the kids are like walking away
Mhm.
with them. But she's also like frustrated because she's like, it's gonna bother her for the rest of the day that she wasn't able to help and that he really distrusts them so much that even her attempt to be friendly was like shot down immediately.
Yeah.
So she's a little
Um,
preoccupied.
I would like to use the move care on Joy
Oh,
because Joy looks obviously frustrated and everything. So I would like to use the move care, and I would like to add the tags support power desires peace for all and observant.
that's so sweet. This game
That's
is so wholesome.
really
Isn't
sweet. I like
Ooh.
that so much.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Ooh.
So yeah. So what does that give to Joy next time they try to do something?
I mean, I just think that what Harvey does is like he sees Joy looks upset and he runs off. And while like Joy is just like discussing this with AbFab and what's bugging her, he comes running back with a cotton candy.
Oh,
But he has 2 sticks of cotton candy. But one of them is empty. And he's like, here. And he holds up the cotton candy to Joy. I had 2 for you, but it fell. And there's like cotton candy in his face.
uh-huh.
It
And she
fell.
goes, thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You're so good. And she like pets him on the head. You guys are eating so much trash so quickly. Everyone is gonna have to roll at the end to make sure that we don't have a stomachache or something.
Or
Yeah.
throw up in the car on the way home.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Harvey is powered by youthful exuberance. He's good.
I think
why-
Joy is like a little bit like at least in her 20s, and that does not last past 24.
Yeah, I think Bab's a little bit older than this, so like they're having a hard time, you know, a little queasy around the gills already.
Mama J is increasingly grateful for her convertible status.
Yeah.
Nothing
Well worn.
inside the
Mhm.
car.
Look, there were times you didn't see Harvey. You may have eaten 3 funnel cakes at that time. You don't know.
That's impressive. Those are huge.
Those are really big.
those are
Yeah.
huge. Oh my god,
Three?
I would eat one.
All right, you guys, where are we headed? And like Joy has like a smile on its back, and like it's been pushed to the back of her mind a little bit more. And she's like, all right, guys, you know what? I think there's like a fun house or something. We should look on the map and see if there's something like that, because those are always super fun. And then nobody's, and then like she looks at like Abfab's like new makeup choice and is like, and nobody's visage will be altered permanently.
But then like Harvey like grabs a Joy and like scurries over to the side, all SD like Joy, are we certain we want to do this? We want to take Abfab into a room full of mirrors?
I mean, they might never leave, but you know,
That's
they'd
what
be
I'm worried
happy.
about. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I'm worried if we bring them into a room full of mirrors, we're never going to see them again. I just think we should just get.
We'll know where to find them.
That's also true. And he scurries back over.
Looking at the map that I guess you picked up on the way in, in like the main part of the park, there are two things that could be described as like a fun house. One is like themed like jungle gym style, and it's got like a little wood bridge and things like that. And one is definitely horror themed and has like the mirrors and is like dark inside, spooky. But the other one is more like I would say like athletic-y.
Guys.
What are we? Yeah.
Which one are we gonna go for?
And she's like bouncing and like her fingers on the spooky one, and she's like, guys, please.
I will walk to the entrance. I am afraid of vampires, werewolves, zombies, clowns, and boxes with teeth.
That
From
last
the
one scares me
picture
too.
on that, all of those are in there. Like just like and all of those are represented in like the ad for the ride.
Harvey looks at the sign, looks back at Ab, like, wow, that's actually oddly specific of a fun house to advertise. I mean, I'm ready to go. I would love to see the ghosts. That's what I would love to see.
Sick. All right, cool. Mama, do you want to stay with Abfab or are you coming in?
Oh, well,
I mean,
yeah, I guess I could go on just this one.
I'll hold on to Snorlax.
Smart. Can you hold my food?
Oh, of course.
The bag is much heavier than it looks when she like hands it to you, because it looks like kind of like it looks like a just like a kind of, you could go to the airport with this as a carry-on, but it could also be like a movie theater purse, you know, big enough for like 2 popcorns and small drinks to be stuck in.
Or one McDonald's value.
Or maybe 2. But it's chock full of Tupperware and food.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah, she definitely like gets weighed down a little bit and like puts it in the crate. And it's just like, okay, yeah, please watch our things. I will join you for this one.
I'm gonna be out here snacking. So Joy, when you come back, this purse is gonna be a lot lighter.
That's fine. I'll keep refilling it.
They're already opening containers, like
Perfect.
2 hands worth of candy. Okay, have fun.
For the fact that we all just said we're going to get really queasy, this is an excellent, smart move to make.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
We only live once.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if we keep going, it'll be very brief.
Yeah. So going into the fun house, at first it's just sort of like superficially spooky. You know, the lights are dim. There's
Right.
like black light paint on the walls in, you know, in just kind of mishmashy patterns. There's like a eerie, creepy loop of about 30 seconds of spooky noises going, you know, over and over again. But nothing quite too scary at first. However, eventually it gets darker as you go further in. And instead of that loop of music, it just goes silent. And you walk into the mirror section. It is pitch dark in here. And so even your reflections are like kind of muted. And you can see them reflecting, and they're the only source of light, is these mirrors as they're spreading your image all over the place. As you walk through the mirrors, at one point you will start to hit into walls and have to like kind of touch your own fingertips to figure out where the mirror is and where the empty space is in front of you. It's starting to become disorienting. I would like you both to roll to see how lost you get within this maze of mirrors.
Nice.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use one tag, which is keep it organized, as in like tries to keep track of like where everybody's been, where she's gone.
Okay, makes sense. Love
I
it.
rolled a 4, so that's a 5.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a double 6, so I got a 12. But I'm gonna add the tag anyway, though. Observant.
Oh God,
Okay.
wait, are we doing 2d6?
Yeah.
Oh, I spaced. I've
Oh
been
my
rolling
God.
1d6.
Oh
You
no!
said something like at that earlier, and I
I
at some
know.
point I was like, "Do I only roll?" No, this is
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm a
game.
space cadet, and I like totally forgot to adjust the number of dice.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
that's
I'm
great.
so
Just roll one
sorry. But
more.
yeah, roll another die. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So the next one was a 5, so it's a 4 plus a 5 plus a 1, so it's a 10.
Hey.
No wonder I rolled so low.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Hamstringing yourself.
So what was the total?
For me, it was
For
10.
me, yeah,
Was
and I got
10?
a 13, and I got a 13.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, I mean, it's disorienting, but in the end, this is a kid's ride. This is a kid's house of mirrors. You are able to stay pretty focused, pretty oriented. You get to a part where there are some jump scares. How are you both with jump scares? How do you think Harvey and Joy are?
Oh, Harvey cannot deal with jump scares.
So, yeah, the first one happens and it's just like, boo. and I assume Harvey screams.
Oh yeah, he does. He
Yeah.
does. He lets out a shriek. He's like, "Ah!" And he like jumps back a bit.
Is this gonna be like Scooby and Shaggy? Because like Joy is relatively difficult to flap. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be a thing where like sudden like the lights flicker and there's the jump scare and then it goes dark and then the lights flicker on again and she's holding
Yeah,
Harvey.
pretty much. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly that.
I
Yeah,
mean, she is buff. She is a dancer, so she's holding him and she's like,
Yep.
"You good?
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Do you want to go down again, or should I carry you
maybe
through
maybe
this?"
just for a little bit. Can
Okay.
we take like this for just a little bit? Thanks.
Oh,
Mama
okay.
J is suddenly right next to you and is just like,
That spooks Joy.
Yeah.
get it together. And she just kind of waddles forward, like her hips going. And
Big Muriel from Courage Energy.
you
Yes.
eventually make it out, and like relatively unscathed, and like behind you then you hear like a couple of like kids scream and they run out, like with their ears covered, to rejoin AbFab. AbFab, while you were here waiting, you're a little bit closer to the main area of the park. And as you're waiting, you hear a small commotion after a few minutes, over by the game where you all won the Snorlax. And you hear basically the barker for that game kind of just like, are you sure, kid? You don't want the things. You won them. I mean, we're giving everything away for free anyway. Like, we could just give them to you. And you look over, and one of the kids from earlier on the water ride is kind of standing there, and you see that off a few feet is the protester from yesterday, hovering around, and the kid is just saying, no, I don't want them. No, it's okay.
Abab will kind of like brush off the crumbs, fix their lipstick a little bit, and then pat Snorlax. Okay, Snorlax, I need you to like watch all of this. I'm just gonna.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be right there.
I love that.
All right, I'm going to figure out what happens with that. You walk over there, and the kid like sees you coming and like gives a little wave, but then is like,
and then like they'll kind of look down at the kid and look back at the what do they call the person that like works the booth?
I'm calling him a barker, like a carnival barker. I don't know if that's accurate, but I like it.
It sounds cool as heck. Okay. So they'll turn to the barker. Is this the young person that you told me that wasn't going to accept those marvelous dog ears? Like, who doesn't like pet ears? Come on.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think they're pretty neat, actually.
Oh, what is your name? And like, they'll address the kid.
Tommy,
honey. You are missing out. Cat ears, bunny ears, dog ears, rabbit ears. Those are the top ears that every person should wear at least 4 times in their life. This is your chance.
At this point, the protester from earlier is going to turn around and be like, hey, stop trying to like influence him with all of this. And he's going to send a swarm of butterflies to block the kid from being able to see you.
That's so funny. Butterflies don't have ears.
Yep.
Curse them.
Yes. Let's see if we could do this. 8. This is going to be a mixed success.
Okay.
So a swarm of butterflies, which I think are like actually moths. For him, these moths, like kind of dark colored moths, like come out and swarm in front of the kid's face, so that he can't see you and also cannot see the display of animal ears.
All right, I want to resist.
Okay.
I'm just double checking the rules. So rainbow block, rainbow dodge, talk to the hand. Oh, I'm always a fan of that one. All right, well, I mean, I'm all about fanography. So I would like to resist with my fan by just kind of like,
oh yeah, blow him out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Go for it. All
right. That's a 9. What about, hold on. 10 with my fanography, literally the one thing.
Yep. Perfect. And since this was a mixed success on his part anyway, like it's not even that hard. Like they didn't even fully cover. You kind of just blow them away, and the moths happily fly up and out of the park and into the trees.
Okay, those moths were gross. Do you want to smell like mothballs? Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
My moths are fine.
Ew.
The way that they are.
Why are you trying to put moths on people? Why are you trying to impose your idea? Why couldn't they have been butterflies?
Cause, God.
Mhm.
And Harvey and Joy, you come out and like it's the first thing you see is this commotion of like Ab Fab blowing a bunch of moths up into the trees, while this little kid like slowly starts to like sink into
Oh my
to
god.
himself.
This
God.
sounds like caught between us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvey heads on over and he like pries himself away from Joy because now they're outside. It's like, okay, that was really fun, right? You know, yeah,
Mhm.
some jump scares and spooks. I screamed a couple of times. It was okay. Hey, what's going on over there? Hey, Fab, what's going on over here? And he walks on over.
Oh, I'm taking out the dirty laundry.
Oh,
Ah, God. Joy recognizes the situation and is like, oh boy. That like
Oh,
vein in
Joy,
her
welcome
temple
back.
is like tiny, but it's growing.
It's yep.
Harvey looks at the older teen and looks at the kid, and he heads over to the kid. He's like, "Hey, what's wrong?"
Well, I kind of wanted those ears. I won them in the game earlier, and I think they look real neat. I want to wear them.
Well, then wear them.
Well, and then he like kind of looks up at the older kid and is like, it's not very cool, and it's too different. So,
Uh,
not gonna do it.
All right. Well, let me tell you something here, kiddo. And like they're like this, they're almost the same age, even though he's calling him kiddo.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet. That's so cute.
And, just because if you doesn't mean if someone else doesn't think it's cool, doesn't mean it's not cool. I mean, if you like it, right?
I do like it, but you know, I don't want to get picked on.
You think you'll get picked on for wearing something as cool as that?
I mean, look.
And the older kid is like, yeah, he will get picked on.
And
Yeah,
like
by
Harvey,
you.
Harvey points to the older kid. He points to the other kid like, hey, listen, we're having a personal conversation over here. So mind your business for a second. And he like puts his finger on the lips, like, shh.
Do you want to roll to?
Yes, I do.
You're about to
Yeah,
get bit,
yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah.
I would like to add in the tag desires peace for all. He's trying to be a good hero right now. Oh, I got a 10.
Hey,
Nice. Okay.
Did not get
Just-
bit.
Mm-hmm.
dodged that.
Does it? It's like Harvey just puts his finger like shh. And he heads back over to the
Too
kid.
shocked to react to that.
Heads back over. He's all like, look, see what I'm wearing? And now he's currently dressed as he's currently
I got
dressed.
some suggestions if you need them.
yes, give me one.
What's that Legoshi from Beastars?
Oh
Yes.
yes, he's dressed as Bella Lugosi. He's dressed as Lugosi from Beastars, and he has a pair of wolf ears on top of his head, and his face is painted so that he has like a little tiny wolf nose and everything, and he has little fangs in his mouth, and he's like, "Look at me, I'm wearing ears, I have makeup on, and guess what? I am really cool. Everyone likes me. I don't think there's one person in this world who doesn't like me or at all." So
There's one, and he is going to kind of just yell at this kid, just like, stop, they're trying to make you like them. And he's going to blast this kid with ignorance. And what I think that this looks like is he just like puts like a hand over his eyes and then a hand out, and like
That's so funny.
big like bubble letters like just shoot out at this kid that are just like boo, shame, like comic book letters. And like they come out and plop at the kid. And we'll see what we could do here. 9, 10. That is gonna be a full success unless somebody can.
Can I do a move?
Yes.
Okay, can I do care at this kid to show empathy and that there are other opinions beyond the one that is being like thrown at him right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Power tags. I think I'll use a teaching opportunity and a
yes.
flexible mind.
Nice.
Okay.
And I think those two are probably like the ones that fit there the best.
If you can beat a 10, you can totally override this.
So I did not do that.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 plus 2 is a 6.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. So, but what do you say? What do you say
Right.
to
So
combat
like
this?
Joy comes in and it goes, hey, you're not the cool police. And like to the kid, like it's just kind of like ignoring the guy for the moment because that's a different conversation. But
Mhm.
like she's just like, kid, it's okay to like things, and we're not trying to make you do anything. We just saw you wanted something, and we're trying to empower you and encourage you to go after what you want. Just like we all go after what we want, and we all look different, and that's okay. And not gonna lie, your friend, not necessarily the authority on cool.
I see that. Yeah. The look. And I will say that it doesn't perfectly, it's definitely not going to succeed in
Right.
batting it away, but you just make like a little bit of dent, and like there's just one of those like shame bubble letters as you give that look with your eyes, like just stops and falls to the ground. Unfortunately, the rest do hit the kid. And he's just like, yeah, no, never mind. I don't, those ears are not cool at all. And I don't want to be, I want to be, totally normal like everybody else.
All right. I think I need to lay down the verbal smackdown.
Oh
But
boy.
really?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Joy has like a sweat drop coming from the vein.
Yeah.
Oh
The
gosh.
vein.
Oh.
Kid, Timmy, Tommy, I don't remember. What really matters is how you feel. Doesn't matter how you look, what people think about you. Look, I just picked this up off the ground and I am rocking it. I don't even know where these came from. Honestly, I think these horns and these ears were probably
Mama,
yours.
like in the background, just like, where?
That's a good question. Where did she get those? Where did
Only
they find
worried
them?
about ab
Where
fab,
did you find
not
them?
Harvey. And you need to not care. You are incredible. You are talented. You are a powerful young child, and you have an entire future ahead of you. I know the way people look at you right now is not easy. Believe you me, when I was your age, I was just this weird little gangly, horrible little gremlin, but I grew up to be absolutely fabulous.
Yeah,
And
now
you
they're a
can
giant
too.
gremlin, but they look amazing.
I'll take it. I'll
Mm.
take it. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know what's happening with. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I think that is.
Yeah.
Talk it out.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels. Now I'm stronger. 8, 9 total.
Nice. And you do that, and the kid is kind of like eyeing this band you have on your head. Like when you gesture to the makeup, like kind of looks
It's wild.
enamored and is like kind of mimicking you when you do that, like back as he listens to you. And you can see like just the rest of the word bubbles like kind of flop to the ground and dissipate. And he just runs up to the carnival barker and grabs the set of ears and puts them on his head. And the older kid is just like, ugh.
Do you want some too, darling?
What?
There might
No.
be some. Ooh, let me clock you. I don't know, bear ears?
What? I don't.
It's
I
the
don't-
scruff. It works.
I don't know.
Are you legal? Should I be saying these things? I don't know.
I
I've never asked, and it didn't come up
Like
until right now.
Joy
Now
like
I'm
comes in and is like,
very
actually,
worried.
that's a really great point. I feel like we got off on some weird feet.
Yeah.
So let's start over. I'm Joy. Hi.
I'm John.
John.
Nice,
meet
solid
you.
name.
Mhm.
J
Nice to
meet you,
Club.
John.
J and J. Something could be made out of that. I'm Fab. Nice to meet you.
I'm Harvey.
So, what are we thinking for ears? I don't want to make assumptions anymore. It makes me look like an ass.
I don't know. That's not, that's not for me. I mean, whatever. The kid can have them, but I'm just
You know what I think you're more of a person of? And this is when you see it, like Harvey runs around behind a bush and pulls out like this gigantic backpack from behind the bush. It's like a backpack as big as him. And he climbs up on top, it opens it up, reaches a hand inside, pulls out like a shinobi headband
Oh my god.
and hands it over to the kid. I think you'll look great in this.
Ooh, that metal front, the glimmer, the chrome.
Ooh,
Yes.
Harvey, do you have another one of those? Maybe
Oh.
from the mist. That's my village.
Oh yeah, and like he'll totally give Joy a hidden mist headband.
Sick. And she like ties it around and like her hair is like kind of spilling over the edge, which by the way, when you try to cosplay like that, takes a very long time to get that under your hair.
oh
Very long
yeah.
time.
Um,
But she manages.
John Elton will will, will snap the band out of your hand and just be like, yeah, right, like I'm ever gonna wear that. But
Harvey's like,
tucks his
"Put
hand
it
under
on.
his arm, like
put
he's
it
not
on, John. John, put it on.
see what I mean? They're always just trying to get
We
people
want
to
you
just
to look good.
We want you to have fun.
It's
We don't
gonna be
care
fun,
about
John.
looking good. It's
Yeah.
just
You're right,
just
Joy.
for fun.
It is. I forget that sometimes.
But
It's really the
maybe-
same for me.
Maybe we should ask John,
Ooh, I'm a big fan of consent.
what kind of do you like anime? Have you seen Naruto? Because if you haven't, it's totally cool. But we're always
you're
looking for
more-
more people that like it.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to get into some anime, I mean, I can talk to you now. Let me tell you something. He pulls out a
Oh, boy.
comic of first volume of One
Do we
Piece.
need
Let
the
me tell you
leash?
about our
Should we get
Lord
the
and
leash?
Savior of
I
One
think
Piece.
so.
Now, I
Maybe
understand there's
the-
over 1,000 chapters of it now, but
Ball
really,
gag
you're-
too?
if you start
Yes.
reading One Piece now, you're
Yeah.
going to get to chapter 900 by at least a year.
I think that puts like the fan in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
John says, I don't watch Naruto. I do watch some anime though, but like
Cool.
only really obscure anime that you probably never heard of.
Hey, try us. We're kind of like encyclopedias. It's our it's a big hobby of ours. It's how I think it's probably how Harvey and Joy probably bonded first when he was new.
Yeah.
Is that they both
Yeah.
like anime. It's like
Oh,
totally
totally.
try us. And if we haven't heard of it, we'll add it to the watch list because we are always looking for more stuff. And there's like so many anime out there.
And he's gonna like now look a little panicked for a second that what he's gonna say isn't actually obscure enough. And I hold on.
Yep. Go for it.
And
yeah.
and he will say, well, I bet you haven't watched Kino's Journey.
I love Kino's Journey.
I
It's a
have
great-
never heard of that.
Oh, Kino's Journey is really great. It's a story about this one person named Kino, and they have a motorbike, and they ride it across the world. And every single episode is how Kino
love you.
interacts with people.
you,
You're welcome.
You
It's
found
how-
one. I literally just watched 20 new anime for my show, and I have never
Kino's
heard of
Journey
that
is
one.
really good too. It's such a wholesome series.
I'm
But
adding
yeah,
it to
it's
the
like
list.
every day Kino interacts with new people, and it's great. I love it.
That sounds so cool. And like she pulls out her phone, much like me, and is adding it to the list. that she has to watch.
Yes.
Cool,
All right.
cool.
Well, I would like everybody collectively here
Mhm.
to try to make some sort of role of either a persuasion type of thing or something to do with like just showing that you're open to what this kid likes.
Mhm. Be vulnerable is a really good move for that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the move observant and childlike wonder.
Okay. Yeah, that fits exactly what you just acted
Yeah.
out.
And I like to think that that to even add on top of it, he goes to the backpack and he pulls out that same hat Kino has with the goggles and will give it to the kid.
Cool.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Yeah. All right. What about Joy?
Let's see. So I'm going to add the tags, a flexible mind, and a teaching opportunity. And let's see. And I'm doing the be vulnerable by like admitting she's never heard of it. She doesn't know it, but she's
Very
open and
true.
interested in it.
Right.
And 8, 9, 10, 10.
Perfect. Fab.
I'm gonna try and get a clue.
Okay.
But
that's the name of a move, right?
yes,
Yeah, it
yes,
is.
yes.
It is, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Like F is like, the fuck's an anime?
What?
Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna give myself a weakness tag of mean girl. Cause like, let's be honest, that Bab has not really been the most supportive in this instance, and they might be feeling a little bit like not as in because they don't. Abfab doesn't know anime. B does.
Right.
Please understand that Abfab doesn't.
Yes.
Yes. Very important distinction. If I minus it, that's a 6 on the die, like 6 total.
Okay, perfect. And as just a finishing touch, Mama J will walk over to the older kid,
With the Snorlax,
say
wagon.
absolutely nothing, but just takes out of her purse a little handkerchief and just wipes some schmutz from his face and then just walks past. And I think we're just gonna see if that can just like remind him that like he's not an authority figure.
It's
Is what-
humbling.
yeah,
Yeah.
just to humble a little bit. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so all together, this whole scenario, like the younger kid is feeling very clearly like empowered. Like the ears are on. He's like looking over like the carnival booth. Like there's a mirror back there somewhere, and he's like leaning over to like get a peek at it, and like has called over like his other friends, and they're like laughing. They've moved on. The older kid is kind of like shuffling his feet a little bit and quiet, and is just like, all right, look, I don't know if I want this. And, holds up the headband. He's like, but I'm gonna hold on to it, and maybe I'll find out.
I mean, you can keep it. You can keep it as long as you want. It's yours.
Okay, like temporarily, just until I figure it out.
I
Oh,
mean, you know where we usually are. So, you could stop by anytime. And also, I am so down if you're cool to rewatch it, because I know you've already seen it, but I want to do a watch of this anime you guys are talking about because it sounds dumb and I want in. So I'm sure we do like a watch party because sometimes the club is closed and then we use the stage and the little projector to do watch parties on. So if you ever want to stop by when we're doing one of those, I think that could be super fun.
And there's
If,
always
if you're
snacks.
Face
free.
is lit up.
So
yeah.
many snacks.
Absolutely.
A
He's
lot
like,
of
okay,
snacks.
I'll come by. Yeah, and I'll bring the DVDs, and I have like the original with the the original subtitled version, and you're gonna love it a lot. You're gonna really like it.
Great. I can't wait. That sounds awesome. And then like Joy like pops out her phone and is like, we let's exchange numbers, and then we can let you know like when we're free, and you can let us know when you're free.
Okay. He does that, and then he kind of runs off like with the kid, and like actually like throws his like hand around the kid at one point, and like kind of like leads him to like whatever ride the kid is already running towards. So you have a little more time left in the park. You've eaten your fair share. Actually, you've eaten a lot of candy and deep fried snacks and burgers and such. I would like everybody to make some sort of roll to see
I shouldn't have said that as a joke. I shouldn't have said that earlier.
at on the ride home, and how much Mama J has to manage this.
So mine is gonna be art for the sake of art.
Okay. Okay.
They're bloated. They like a beautiful little like round belly now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like they're just like, oh, I think I'm sweating grease. And I'm not gonna add anything because they're just too proud.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
I
this just
rolled
is
it.
what it is.
Oh boy, I rolled a 10, I think, and then just +1, so we're all set. I think
Okay,
it's
you're
11.
okay.
So I got a 9.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not adding any tags because I have no tags that are relative to this situation.
Yeah, a 9. Okay. So what did you get at, Fab?
Oh, just a 7.
A
So
7?
big success. I still look good with being bloated. I'm here for
Yeah,
it.
you
Y'all look good.
definitely still look good being bloated. You are the car ride is rough. It's a small car, it's cramped in here. You just like want to get away from each
Fanning
other.
everybody.
Like,
I have food sweats, y'all.
And Mama J, like the whole time, is just like, I cannot believe that I need to tell you not to eat only deep fried food and cotton candy.
I regret
All
nothing
day.
at all.
It
My
seems like you
choices
have
were my
regrets.
own. My choices were my own.
That
I
is
regret-
true. That's not the end of every conversation. You can make choices, but sometimes they don't go well.
I have conquered Lucky Land. Hurrah!
Tomorrow, you know what we're doing tomorrow.
Wait, we gotta do stuff tomorrow too.
We're doing a juice tomorrow.
Ugh.
I know, groan all you want, but I swear by it. After a day of fried food, we're juicing.
Gross.
Oh, just let me fart it out. It's the best way.
That it will help that. And she like kind of like just to like let you stew in your misery, like she just sort of sassily like puts the convertible top up.
No.
You know what, Mama? It's your car and your upholstery.
Oh, good point. All right, she'll put it back down. Just a
Oh,
little
the air.
prank. And you make it back to the club. The pride festivities are like winding down. You see like the streets kind of have a little extra shimmer in them from the glitter that's spilled throughout the day.
Feels right.
You see again like some people like walking holding hands, some like couples like kind of leaning on each other as they walk down the street. Groups of friends like heading out of the bar to head home. And you make it back and have a cozy, although slightly uncomfortable evening.
Yay.
And that's where we'll end. Yay!
That was so
wholesome.
fun.
That was so much fun.
I will never recover from several of the things that happened during this campaign. I thought I was gonna choke.
It was so good.
Just
Yeah.
the ew to the Canadian girlfriend. It's
Canadian
out of nowhere, just took me
girlfriend.
out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
That was
sorry to
great.
the writers of Queerz for this stream, but no, I'm not. I'm very, very excited that Queerz has met its goals on Kickstarter. I'm
Ah.
excited to see what the game is like in its full form. Very, very thrilled to see everything and all of the beautiful stretch goals that we unlocked. And I'm just really thrilled. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Friends Who Roll Dice for having us.
Mhm.
Thank you to Tara for running the back end of the stream for us tonight. That was really lovely of you. And thank you for the wonderful players who let me do this to them. Can everybody tell me where to find you? Let's go in the opposite direction this time. We'll go with B first.
Was that the last one? I don't remember. Hello, as always, I am your busy non-binary B. I had a lot of fun with this session. I did forget, like, there was a hot moment where I'm like, heck, this is PG-13. I'm talking to kids. I gotta be more respectful, like responsible. Because I've been watching a lot of Drag Race, but it's not kid-friendly. So thanks for this opportunity. This was a lot of fun. If you still, for some reason, want to follow my content, you can do so as on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I do a lot of stuff, and PG friendly is optional.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wally.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wally. You can find me over on Twitter at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. You just find me there shit posting and just talk about stuff that's on my mind. This was an absolutely fantastic game to play. I loved playing Harvey so much. I just love playing every now and then. I get to play the exuberant childlike wonder character.
Yeah.
It's good for the soul once in a while. But this was just so much fun. Everyone at the table was fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me just to play with you guys. I had so much fun. You can find me wherever on the internet. And I'm just gonna put myself out there once again. Put me in your stuff. You won't be disappointed.
And Brandy.
So yes, hi. Thank you so much for letting me play joy and spread joy. But yes, thank you so much. I had so much fun. You can always follow all of my projects at the Brandy Rose. I'm super excited for everybody to get to meet the characters and adventures that I'm writing for Queerz. Especially as this is like my first official game writer credit. So I'm super, super excited. Well, apart from like the games that I've created, which you can also find on my Twitter under my link tree. I currently have 2 games out that I've designed and written. A third is coming out this week. If you want to hear my voice more, which it's a choice. I have a podcast episode coming out for one of my shows literally every day, Monday through Friday, and soon it'll be Sunday through Friday. So you can literally hear me every day for the next 20 weeks. Nice. All of that info is on my Twitter. I'm sure there's things I'm forgetting, but also much like Wally said, I actually just finished wrapping all of these shows. So I am also available to be in your things as a guest. Literally reach out to me for anything. And I'm also taking on game writing and game design work as well. So hit me up on my DMs are always open on Twitter at the Brandy Rose.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm Diana. I'm Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. If you see a Super Dylan, it's me. And that's how you can find out everything that I do. So thank you for dropping by, and thank you to Friends Who Roll Dice, and stay empathetic out there. Okay?
Woo.
Mwah. Bye.